Good morning. I'm Erik Linask in the TMC Newsroom. We're here on day 2 of IT Expo West in Austin, Texas. And I'm happy to have on our show this morning John Horn. John's from Raco Wireless. John, good morning. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm happy to be here.
So,
Although I wish they'd cool it off a little here.
I think they may be trying that, but they're not very successful.
Well, I live in Scottsdale, and it's hotter here, so something's wrong with that picture. But go ahead.
So you guys are here as part of the M2M Evolution event. Let me start off asking, how was the first day of the event?
Everything's great. We're excited to be here. I think that there's a lot of energy around the space, and these events do quite a bit to help bring more knowledge and information to the overall global universe about what's going on in M2M. So it's going well, and we're excited.
Well, great. You just asked my next question there. What is going on in M2M right now?
M2M is exploding. You look at the world right now, there's not a lot of exciting and positive things happening economically. So to have a segment of business like wireless in the M2M space that is growing and really exploding, it's getting more energy and excitement than it ever has in the past. So we're seeing enterprise companies, even Fortune 100 companies, looking at M2M. What can we do in this space? It's not just about the little M2M universe it used to be.
What are some of the notable applications, I guess, of M2M that we've seen so far?
Well, you're seeing explosion in different verticals: medicine, finance, insurance, a lot in automotive. So there are a lot of different spaces. We're seeing just the way people can change the way they're doing business by being connected. What we do is we try to simplify that so that people that are in different industries have the ability to work with us to enable wireless. An example of that might be what's happening with Audi. I don't know if you've seen the Audi Connect product. It's a great new product. That's our product. We're excited about it, and we're excited to be partnered with them in that space. If you've flown on Delta Airlines recently, you've got, if you buy food, the little device there that does your credit card transaction, that's one of our products and so forth. So we're starting to see wireless move into the M2M space and the enterprise world move into the M2M space, and it all joined together to create solutions that really are changing the way industries do business.
Excellent. So you've obviously, people probably know, have a very strong relationship with T-Mobile. Tell me a little bit about that.
Okay. Well, what we did is myself and my leadership team started the entire M2M business at T-Mobile over 8 years ago. And what we did is we were always focused on being the easiest to do business with. That's been our message for many, many years, realizing that people from other industries don't really understand wireless. Everybody thinks, oh, wireless, it's easy to do, it's no problem. Well, it's a little more complicated than that, and getting everything to work and interface right. So we built all the tools that were necessary and have done a great job of growing the business within T-Mobile, but then realized that there are ways to make it even easier, even faster, and enable companies to enter this space at a whole new level. So my team, in conjunction with T-Mobile, joined with Raco Wireless, who's one of our oldest partners in the space, to create the team, the tools that Raco had, and then the T-Mobile network to have the perfect solution for the marketplace for people to onboard their solutions easily.
And how quickly are you seeing adoption?
Well, in the month of August, we added as many partners as T-Mobile's added in the last 8 years. So pretty quick. We're taking that process. When I was at T-Mobile and we entered the M2M space, it took months for people to really onboard a new product into a carrier world. We were able to take that month figure and bring it down into weeks. We can now onboard somebody in a day. Give them total internet portals, SIM activation platforms, billing platforms, new pricing structures, business models, and we can do it all in a day.
What's allowed you to reduce that deployment time frame?
Well, having a great partner like T-Mobile is critical, and having the flexibility on their side. Also, in addition to that, we have the tools at Raco. We have what we call our Omega Management Suite that really allows the flexibility when someone comes to us and says, here's my business model, this is what I need. I need to be able to do this, and I want to pay for it this way, and I need to be able to support it this way. We have the flexibility within our tools to build that model for them very, very quickly.
Are there any exciting new products that that Raco is working on that you can talk about?
Well, the key factor that you said there is that I can talk about. We signed more NDAs last month than we brought on new partners, so that gives you an idea of the growth path to the
Sure.
future. So there's a lot I can't talk about, but I like to say I feel like a kid in a candy store because I get to see all the new, latest, greatest toys that are to come before they hit the market, and there are exciting things coming. There's exciting things coming in automotive. There's really incredible new products coming in medicine right now. We're seeing some unique new applications in asset tracking and asset management. So there are things coming, but I can't talk specifically to things that haven't been released yet. So,
What about the smart grid space? What's the relationship there?
we are doing some work in the smart grid space. It moves a little slower than a lot of the other spaces. You have federal and state and local regulation issues that are slowing it down a little
Sure.
bit. Just the nature of the utility business, they move a little more slowly than the wireless business. I've talked to utilities that have meters that have been out there for 80 years. You know, in the wireless world, we're reinventing ourselves every 6 months, so it's a little challenging working in that space. But we do have customers and smart meters out there that we support, and I believe that space will grow significantly over the years. But I just don't see it migrating as rapidly as some of the other verticals.
In your mind, what is the coolest M2M application that you guys have had thus far?
Coolest. Wow. Well, to me, coolest are things that change people's life without them knowing they're wireless. If you look at what's happening in the consumer space, obviously e-readers, that's an M2M application. People don't think about it being an M2M application in wireless because it just happens. To me, the success comes when it just happens. We've had a company that we've supported for quite a while that has these dog collars. And you think, who cares about a dog collar? Well, I mean, they know where their dog is all the time. If it goes outside an area it's supposed to be, it gives them a text and tells them where the dog is or where the dog's going. Simple little solutions. One of the things that I've seen that has really changed lives and saved lives, we have a partner that has taken their home security system and made it a whole home automation system. And one of the things that they did, they proactively, when all the tornadoes were happening this summer, they proactively downloaded, with our help and giving them some special consideration so that they could do this, an update to every single one of their home security devices to allow tornado tracking monitoring on the device. They didn't tell their customers they were doing it. They didn't charge their customers. One of their customers was in their shower in Joplin, Missouri. Heard their alarm going off. Couldn't figure out why because they hadn't been told about this application. He jumped out of the shower, went to his alarm. There was a tornado alert on it. Went into his basement, and his house was destroyed.
Wow.
So to me, that was a life-saving application
Sure.
that one of our partners provided, and again, they did it at no cost to their customer. That was a pretty exciting story about what MCAM can do to change people's lives.
That is exciting. Safe to say that this is already is going to be a fun space to watch.
It's great and it's exciting.
Excellent. John, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you. Appreciate it.